Girls' night. Let's dance in the cage. Haley, where do you go? Oh, I'm just going to dance with Henry for a little bit. But it's a girls' night. It'll only be a little bit. I'll be right back. Hey, Kels. Oh. Okay, guess I'll just dance over here by myself. The scene, shooters. Wednesday night. I'm the sole guy at girls' night. More specifically, I'm the token gay guy at girls' night. We've hit up a couple frats, we're immediately behind entry. My girlfriends are swept away by rotating ponchos while I go to grab drinks. The usual dichotomy arises. The girls become surrounded by guys, and I find it hard to relate to the non-occupied bros on a superficial level. I follow one college football team, it's not a team. So, yeah. The bros and I don't have much in common. Which means I'm relegated to waiting for one of my girlfriends to open up for my human interactions towards her. Every Wednesday is the same. The frat, the cage, watching others hook up, the walk home alone. Each time I see a guy and a girl hook up, a piece inside of me dies because I don't even have that option. I can't just turn around and hook up with the nearest guy. And seeing your tongue in his mouth flaunts that in my face. Should I really be that surprised? Was high school not like this? Did I really believe that rainbow unicorns would come running through campus, kicking down college doors the moment I arrived to do? It's not like there aren't gay guys on campus. I see you. Believe me, I've noticed you. But we need to stand up and make our presence known. We keep saying, love is love. There is no difference. But there is a difference when my options are so limited. There are over 25 states with gay marriage now. All the headlines read, acceptance on the rise. But can I tell you something? I want more than acceptance. I want to be loved. Yes, by that perfect guy, but also by my friends. So being your best friend who is gay doesn't mean I'm your gay best friend. So that my presence in your club isn't some anomaly. Most of all, so that gay men have a place in the stereotypical Duke culture, and I can hook up wherever I want. Even on the shooter's dance floor, just like the rest of you. I didn't quite grasp the expansiveness of the night sky until I got to you. I couldn't imagine the weight you feel from all sides, walking, stumbling, exhausted, partnerless, and truly alone. And in my forlorn walks from shooters, I know only others sharing my solitary march can break the silent spell.
I'm looking to define my identity. We often find identity in our culture, so let's take a look at what it means to be LGBTQ right now. I know we've got the whole gay marriage thing going for us. Rainbows, stylish clothing, orange is the new black. We have our parades every June after those Stonewall riots and drag queens. The continually growing acronym LGBTQIAA. Intersectionality is a really trendy thing right now. Anyways, I tried to explain this culture to my straight friends, and one of the most frequent things I'm asked about is an app called Grindr. It's like Tinder, except the Grindr gods let you strip away your name, crop out your head, because that's not important, and fill in exactly what you are looking for. Mask top, no fins, no blacks, right now. Guaranteed to find sex in 10 seconds or less. 10 seconds or less, says the straight boy. Grindr protocol requires no cheesy pickup lines, no need for conversation. Just say, hey, ask to come over, and maybe send over a dick pic to seal the deal. Well, I hate it. On frat rush applications, many ask your chill to pull ratio. How many guys want to chill with you versus how many girls you hook up with. Just because a man is gay does not rid him of his social obligation to pull. And lucky for me, the guys I'll be hooking up with have this obligation too. But you see, this pisses me off, because they say that men are supposed to be hunters and that females are supposed to be gatherers. But as a gay man, I happen to feel like both. I'm responsible for hunting down a nightly target and then gathering up my emotions the next day, trying to figure out why the guy I fucked last night won't even speak to me. I hate myself for clicking on that creepy yellow skull icon every night. I hate having to use Grindr to remind myself that other gay guys exist. I hate feeling invalidated as a man because I haven't met my monthly hookup quota. This culture is objectifying, it's carnal. The worst part about it is that it's transactional. In order to feel wanted, I have to reduce myself to the social currency of masculinity. I understand why Grindr exists, because it's not easy being many other gay guys. It's the low-hanging fruit for closeted people. There's also that thrill factor involved. I can go on Grindr and find a new, discreet, top-tier frat boy, there's tons of them, whose girlfriend happens to be out of town for the weekend and wants me to come over. It's exciting, it's scandalous, and sadly, it's very sexy. It's just this thrill that some gay guys crave after so many years in the closet. Even a step outside of it feels magical. But I often find myself equating this secrecy and scandal with love. And it shouldn't be that way. In this thrill, I can forget to be rational. It becomes dangerous, both emotionally and physically. I often hear stories of college boys going to hook up with a 26-year-old masked jock in Durham, and the next thing they know, they're having unwanted sex with a 50-year-old, listening to the sounds of his kids, watching TV in the next room, and staring at his wedding ring on the nightstand to the left. That boy could be me. I am terrified that in looking for myself, I will find so much more than I want to. It's just infuriating that crime has become so widely accepted as a part of gay culture. This dating app is not me, even though it has to be. Being LGBTQ is supposed to be about unity. The equation is love equals love, not love equals mask plus jock plus white plus age dick.
We keep saying love is love. There is no difference. But there is a difference when my options are so limited.
Everybody is more than their box, whether that box be their Grindr pick, the minority checkbox on their college app, their fraternity, or their sorority. I am multidimensional. I have a story that is much longer than my 160-character Grindr bio. I am not meant for a pixelated romance.
And in my forlorn walks from shooters, I know only another sharing my solitary march can break the silent spell.
So to answer the looking for question, not a dick pic, not a hashtag chill grow gag, but instead a human. I wish that wasn't so hard to find. You looking?